Another fall camp for you. How are you feeling going into this one?
I'm feeling good, feeling healthy, and I'm trying to stay that way. So, and hopefully it's my last fall camp. So, yeah, I'm feeling great and feeling ready to practice tomorrow.
How different is it now that you at least have a year under your belt with Coach Simons and the rest of this staff?
It's more so getting used to things. It's just like any other change in coaching. So since we didn't have that change, it's kind of easier to get used to it. It's easier to focus on learning the defense or helping other guys because I already been through the defense and I already kind of got used to last year being a head coach. So it's easier. It's way easier than last year.
What's it like? Obviously brought in some talented guys in the secondary, working with them, and also kind of the battle to get that playing time.
Yeah, it's really iron sharpening iron because we have guys here, and if the guy next to you isn't pushing you or the guy behind you isn't pushing you, it's not like you're going to get better because you're not scared of really losing your opportunities. So bringing in Jonathan McGill, Charles Woods, even bringing in Kyron, a young guy, is just like a lot of different cultures. And so it's bringing us together and it's making us better as a defense.
You have a couple of guys on the defense who played at Liberty under Coach Simons. What's their role been like? Are they sort of coaches on the field for you and the rest of the guys?
Yes, sir, and leaders as well. They, like I said, they've been through the defense just like I have, so it's easier to bring them along and help the younger guys. It's not like they're new guys, really. We don't really see them as a new guy, you know what I mean? Because they're on the field communicating. They're not really timid. They're not really shy. So it's great having C-Meg and Ahmad come over.
What did you think today about the energy and competition at practice, especially at the end there?
Oh, at the end, it's always fun, and I feel like at the beginning it was kind of shaky, and everybody was real like oozing around. So definitely to see us finish like that is fun, and we just gotta keep going.
You talked about all the new faces joining you in the secondary back there. I know you're only a few days in, but has the teaching so far been about catching them up on the system, or are the coaches starting to add new wrinkles to what you guys can do?
I would say it's not really catching them up like Jonathan McGill. He's really good in the playbook, really good in film. So like it's easy when you have another vet like that and to teach everybody else the defense. It's not really like I'm doing it by myself or I'm the only vet. We have vets, and even the new guys came in, they're mature, so it's easy to teach them the defense.
With the expectations you guys have this year, how do you kind of ignore some of the outside noise and just kind of focus on what you guys have to do to accomplish your goals?
Well, in that standpoint, it's easy to focus on ourselves when we got so many new guys. If we didn't have so many new guys, it would be like any other team in the country that's coming back from another year to say, oh, we're going to a championship, oh, we're going to win a championship, or we're going to do this. But really it's easy to focus on us because we're trying to bring everybody together, mold everybody, so it's easy, I think.
We talk about all the new guys in the secondary, but there's a bunch of new receivers as well that you go against in practice. You had the two Miami guys who were here in the spring. You've added Jordan Hudson, a couple of freshmen. Of the new guys on the other side of the ball, who's impressed you? Who's caught your eye?
I would say no less than the last person that got here, Jordan, Keyshawn, Jake Bailey came back this year. It's like it's really all across the board from Z to X. I don't really see a drop off, so it's fun and it's gonna make us better.
And then just for the returning guys, you, Massey, some of those other guys back there that are back. What's kind of that been like as the new guys come in and you're kind of finding roles and kind of that dynamic with the returners?
What do you mean?
Just like for you guys coming back and kind of being leaders, but also being pushed and just kind of the dynamic with the new guys.
I think that's what we've been missing. We have every year that I come back, it's always the guy that's starting that last year. He's probably starting again, most likely. So it's really good to see. We got guys that come in, like I said, CJ, he pushed me to even make me better. Jonathan McGill made B-Mass better. So it's really about how much depth you have and how many opportunities you get. Because once we got all these guys coming in, we get less opportunities. So you try to make the most of your opportunities at that point.
Y'all secondary group is like very vocal during practice. Is that like a conscious choice that y'all are like just y'all trying to bring the energy up of the team, or is that just all y'all's personalities in general?
Nah, I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's not everybody's personality, but I feel like we always try to preach we're the quarterback of the defense. The safeties are the quarterback of the defense, quarterback of the defense. So now we're trying to bring the corners along. So like being vocal, we just got to get the play. We just got to get the play across the board. So I just feel like we done took emphasis in trying to make sure everybody's on the same page. There's a lot of times we done had 10 guys on the same page and one guy not. So being vocal is just trying to get the play across the board.
To piggyback off of that, the last couple of years seemed like one of the most vocal people out here was Rashee Rice, who's obviously not here anymore.
Yeah.
Among the receivers, who talked at you guys a lot?
I would say like Romello. Romello, he talks a lot. Kind of Keyshawn, and the worst at it is Jordan. We done found out in the 3 practices the worst at it is Jordan. So we kind of got to shut him up sometimes. But nah, it's fun, and the closest thing to Rashee with the talking is Jordan. It's Jordan for sure.